Modern cars very desirable for professional car drivers and for yes, for mechanics. And this is real nightmare for average car owner like me like you.
Patrick's Garage.
Grab your snack, welcome back. And thing is that yes, as I know, modern cars very complex things. And since they are very complex, this is the big opportunity for cheating. Not cheating by car manufacturers only, but this is in the most cases. But this is a big opportunity for cheating by sellers, by mechanics, by drivers. Very interesting. I worked as a driver and I learned a lot from my old co-workers, and I remember my friends later. They was my friends Nicholas and Mike. They was very big cheaters, but I never seen that they implement their tricks for their bosses, and I never seen that they was so angry for bosses that they implement their old simple tricks for cheating. Even with old car, a lot of things where mechanics can cheating. For what mechanics want to cheat? Just for repair off, for sources, for milk you, they can disconnect anything, car will not working, you never know. Is it something easy? Maybe this is a difficult, big problem. But car drivers, professional car drivers, never going to cheating so that they can make any harm or damages for their car on which they are working. But if they don't want to go anywhere with boss, they always can little bit cheating. They can disconnect vacuum hoses, they can disconnect spark plug wires, can they can making out whatever they want. And in a case with mechanics, they also can cheating. They can put your attention for things that these things can be not very important, but they can say that this is really wrong and you can't go on your car, you can't using car anymore before they repairing your car. They can pay your attention for small things which doesn't matter. They can should be. They can present in your car like small metal saws in the bottom of your gearbox of your engine, and they pay your attention for them just for say that you want to make a repair, you want to pay money, they want to get additional money all the time, they want to sell you anything that you need, this thing they say you should buy, but in reality you're never going to buy their stuff. Just for example, in my case, I never going to cheating my boss. Yes, I know was a lot of things. What was so enjoyable in this crappy Volkswagen car in which I worked a long period of time. So this keep me under pressure. I was a little, maybe a lot nervous when something was wrong with my car, but I must to go anywhere. I must working on this car, and this is was very very annoying when car was broken and I go to mechanics, they go around the car, they can't understand what's wrong. So was a lot of pain with these crappy cars, with their crappy modern technology. allergies.
Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and notifications bell so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing.
So I think that main thing is why they love this is modern cars, because they comfortable, there's gearbox working perfectly fine when they under warranty, and conditioner system, to legs, to headroom, you can different temperature flow, you can tuning these different temperatures for you, for the passengers. This is yes, very comfortable, but thing is that a lot of things which can go wrong, and drivers can cheating their bosses. They don't want to go, they don't want to working, and they put their car to the garage, to the repair station, and they say, my car can't working, it should be rebuilt, it should be repaired, so I don't want to working, and I'll go to home and I'll waiting until work will done with my car. But they earning money at this time. They cheating their boss. They just pretend that something wrong, I can't working. That's not good. Never implement this. My friends, my co-workers, which I mentioned before, Nicholas and Mike, they comes to work later than me, but I learned a lot from them because they was more older. They was age like my father, mother, I think. Yes, they was older for decades, couple decades at least, at that period of time when I worked as a driver. But for me, yes, it was nightmare when something was wrong with my car. I can't working, so I go to finding the car. Maybe was crappy car, but I must working. I must go anywhere all the time with my boss. And so happens my experience that I really hate this car, which I can't understand. And I know I must working, I must driving, but car was wrong, and I can't understand. Mechanics can't understand what wrong with car, but I must working. This was very annoying. If car was more simpler, easier, problems will be obvious. But when something wrong and you can't imagine what wrong, and you must go, you must working, and you can't get your money for your work when car was broke. In my case was so that I sitting and I thinking where I can find a car for using, for driving, for riding with my boss anywhere, and it was very annoying. So probably from this time, since that, I really hate this complexity in cars, I think. But a lot of guys using this for their own purposes, for cheating boss, for cheating clientele, like doing a lot of mechanics. They are managers, so you need to repair your car, put this car for repair, but we continue to milk you. Now I can admit that I never implemented these tricks which I learned, but main thing, I learned on this trick, and I know where find causes when I noticing the symptoms of these tricks, and I know where they can hide their roots of the problems. When something wrong, I can see where this is wrong, because I know these symptoms of these things I'm using in this their tricks which I learned.
Now, if you really like my videos, please share it with your friends.
What moral, what conclusion will be from our topic? That thing is, if drivers cheating a lot, they know how to cheating, they know which disconnect, so it will not working. And I'm afraid to think how cheating mechanics can, how they can cheating their clientele, their managers, they easily can cheating persons who know nothing about how car working, and we find real reasons of real causes of their problems. If you see these symptoms, you will going to checking these things which related, as you know, with this. So because I know these tricks which they want to implement for fooling around all their persons, among mechanics you always can find these persons which going to cheating. Yes, it's a big deal to find a mechanic which you can trust, and you always hope that mechanic never going to cheating you. Yes, modern cars can be great when they at least under warranty, but and in under warranty can be a lot of problems. They can burn oil. They burning oil under warranty with their low tensile piston rings, with their turbochargers, charge small engines. They burning oil all the time. Weakest engine with turbo engine, they want to get better gas mileage, but this gas mileage will be only on the papers. I think this is cheating. Yes. And this is just my experience, my character, so I'm not going to trust anybody, even for person which I'm trust before. I want to check all this information in my experience by my own hand, in my process of owning things, and yes, only after that I can admit that was true, especially about cars. This is a bad thing. Yes, I can spend my time and I can spend money for cheating, but I'm never going to trust anybody.